Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the S.O.S show live with Mary Evans. I'm your host with the strong belief that there is power in sharing stories. We promise to bring you content that will inspire, educate, and motivate you every show. I would like to tell you guys, I am so honored to collaborate with a friend of mine and the family, Dr. Des Daniels. He is an amazing guy. He's an author, entrepreneur. He's a writer, teacher, encourager, motivating speaker. He's all of that and more. And especially being Black History Month, I am so honored to have such a wonderful Black man that's getting down for his city and others. Could I please help you introduce Dr. Des Daniels? Welcome to the Hello and welcome to the show. How are you today?
I am awesome. Thank you. I appreciate this opportunity to just be here.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I wanted to bring you on and interview you because we are collaborating. I want your show.
Well, we've been doing the Bowtie Chronicles for probably 3 years now.
3 years, the Bowtie Chronicles for 3 years. And you know, collaboration is king. And so when you could come together and we could collaborate and grow and help each other, that's an amazing thing. Now, Bowtie Chronicles is, that name itself is so catchy. We want to talk about how did you come up with the name, because name is everything. They say the name and location is everything. But first, we want to talk about some things that you have did. I know you have wrote 2 books, and you are a graduate. You were, for a minute, you were the superintendent over there at PAE in Pontiac. Let's talk about some of your accomplishments and let them know about your 2 books. Let's start. Where did you graduate from again, Dr. Daniels?
I got my PhD from Capella University. Before that, I went to Vanderbilt University, got a master's degree in theology. Before then, I was at Central Michigan, got my bachelor's and my master's from there. So I'm just a student, and I just enjoy learning and encouraging others. So you can't teach it if you don't do it.
You know, and I know you love learning because you are in school as we speak, correct?
Yes. I decided that I would take a program. Cornell University is offering a program in diversity and inclusion. And that's one of the areas of my specialty. So I said, hey, why not? Let's learn a little bit more. So I enrolled in a course, and it's actually going wonderfully well. It's great resources. It's amazing the things that are out there for us to learn from on a regular basis.
So I tell people all the time, you're never too old to learn. You always keep investing in yourself. You always keep learning. And that's really how you elevate and grow. And I think sometimes we get stuck and we think, okay, I'm too old for this or I'm too old for that. And you definitely are showing others that no, you just keep going after, you just keep learning, keep investing. And one thing everyone said about you is you're a connector and you motivate and inspire people. And not just through talking, you do through action. You actually take action and you show them through action. And that's the way I learned. Don't tell me what you're going to do. Show me what you're going to do.
Right. I think that's really important.
How did you find time to write 2 books?
Well, my first book, I actually wrote that I was working on my PhD and I was working as a superintendent, and I had been writing notes over some period of time. And so we just decided that we put it all together and we made Giant Slayers. So, and then after that, a number of years had passed and individuals were asking me, hey, when are you going to put out your next book? So we started working on seeing it. And I mean, they've been a blessing, just a way for me to share my thoughts, my feelings, and encourage others. So many people are inspired to write, but they don't know where to start. And I say, start where you are. Just start where you are. Start writing down your thoughts, sharing your concepts, do your research, and make sure you got a strong title, because a title moves you.
So, Dr. Des, could you say the name of the two books again? Hold it up for a minute. Say the name of the book, please.
The first book is called Giant Slayers.
Give us a little bit, but just a little bit. We don't just a little bit about what is that about.
So Giant Slayers, everybody is familiar with the story of David and Goliath. And David goes down to the brook and he picks up the 5 smooth stones, and his goal is to kill Goliath. Well, many people, it's in the Bible, it's all there. So I didn't make it up, it's all in the Bible. He picked up 5 smooth stones because there were actually 5 giants. First, he killed Goliath, and then he killed the other persons who were relatives of Goliath. And I ascribed every one of those stones a characteristic, and every one of those giants a characteristic.
Oh, man, that's amazing. And what is the second book?
The second one is called Seeing It. If you don't see it before you see it, you may never see it. It's all about setting goals. It's about seeing yourself in that place you've always wanted to be before you actually arrive. Because many of us wait until we get there to say, yep, I've arrived. No, the truth is, if you want to get there, you got to see yourself there. See yourself walking across that stage, grabbing your diploma. See yourself establishing your business, sitting in your business office. See yourself in front of individuals, encouraging individuals. See yourself where you want to be, and that gives your mind the encouragement that it needs to get you there.
I am amazed. I love it. And I interview a lot of people that talk to that wrote books, but do you know I meet very few Black men? I'm not saying they're not out there, but I meet very few Black men that have actually accomplished that goal. And I think we were talking in the background a little bit. I want to see you start a book club. It could be a book club for Black men,
Absolutely.
Black power, Black men come together. It's a myth that Black people don't read, but in particular, even when we get a group with our young boys, young men, putting together a book club would be amazing for you. And I would love to see that happen. So now we'll move on to the Bowtie and Chronicles, because they're going to see something amazing. And Miss Tammy Moore said, I absolutely love it. If you don't see it before you see it, you may never see it. And that is so true. And for a lot of us, we can't see it, and so we can't move forward because we can't even vision it. If you can't even vision it, it can't happen. So I definitely agree. And so what made you want to collaborate with the S.O.S show? I would love to hear that.
Sure. I mean, you guys, you have a wonderful platform, and you're reaching individuals and encouraging individuals on a regular basis. So if I can attach myself with other individuals who are inspiring individuals to be the best that they can possibly be, helping them eliminate barriers from their lives and helping individuals see themselves where they want to be, I mean, why wouldn't I collaborate with you? And this is a great opportunity to do so. So thank you.
No, I want to collaborate with others, but you wouldn't believe how hard it is to get like-minded people to realize that why reinvent the wheel when we can do it together. We actually can do this together. We can grow together, make money together, motivate and inspire all over the world together. So I appreciate you. And that's why I wanted to interview you. For the guys that's listening, Dr. Daniels, he's going to be dropping Bowtie Chronicles every Monday at 6 p.m. Guys, we're going to give you a little teaser, but you have to tune in. And sharing is caring and loving. And if you have an idea, reach out to the S.O.S show.
So changing the narrative in your business.
Hello, go.
In your organization, or even in your household, the places that you represent best. So let's take a look at culture and climate. When we think about culture, what do you think of? It is the culture of the place in which you work, you worship, you spend a considerable amount of time. It's the culture. It's the way that we do things around here. And the climate is, how do people feel when they're experiencing your culture, right? So when you think about culture, I want you to begin to think about how the things that you do on a daily basis impact all those people who are involved in that experience, all of the stakeholders. So these are the internal stakeholders, the external stakeholders. And if you find that there are some issues with the way that things are done around here, you really want to change the narrative, I want to offer you 3 things that will help you to.
Guys, we just wanted to give you a teaser because let me brag a little bit on Dr. D. He's going to educate, motivate, and inspire you as he tie a bow tie. Now, it's nothing like it out there. So he won't keep you long, but he's going to put something on your mind. Before he finished tying his tie, he's going to put some on your mind. Can we just have, I want them to see you. We showed them a teaser, but I want you to do a little something for us right now, Dr. Daniels.
Well, you know, one of the things that we always try to do is encourage people to be their best, to be the best that they can possibly be, to lift themselves to a place where they've never been before, and perhaps individuals in their family have never been before. So it's all about encouragement. It's all about motivating. And one of the things you asked me about, that educational piece, I believe that education is a liberating process. And that came from Malcolm X. So when we do this thing, we take a moment, we tie our tie. There's so many people that want to know how to tie a bow tie. So we do it right there on the spot. Typically, we do it in less than a minute. The show will last a little bit longer, but in those brief moments, we'll show you how to get it done just like that.
Oh, that is amazing. And I love it. I know you're going to bring them some impactful information every Monday at 6 p.m. Guys, tune in. I just wanted to come on, give them a little love, and thank them for being a part of the S.O.S. show family. And I also like for people to know what's coming next. And Dr. Daniels, that right there was very inspiring. And I would love to, you know, when you're doing the tie, maybe we could just do a show where you're teaching how to actually tie the bow tie. I know there's a lot of men out here that don't know how.
Yeah, absolutely. That's really what the concept came from. People were asking me, how do you tie a bow tie? So I combined tying a bow tie with giving some inspiring words. And now we have the Bowtie Chronicles. And now we're part of the S.O.S. family. So that's all about progress and perseverance.
Well, I want to thank you for your time. And now you're on your own. I just wanted to bring you in, introduce you, and now you do your thing. Mondays at 6 p.m. You own that slot. And I'm just so grateful to have you here. And thank you for tuning in, guys, and watching the S.O.S. show live with Mary Evans. Remember, every Monday at 6 p.m. Thank you.
I know they gon' remember me, 'cause I'm gon' leave a legacy.